Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. Scorpio, I'm going to do your reading for you this afternoon. I am using my new Everyday Witch Oracle and Everyday Witch Tarot, and I do have some other cards with me if Spirit wishes me to pull those as well as any clarifiers. I just wanted to say thank you for all of your love and support. For those of you that resonate with this reading, I would be so grateful if you would like, comment, share, subscribe. It's all a beautiful exchange of energy. And for those of you that it doesn't resonate with, my darling, it simply means the message wasn't for you today. There'll always be a message out there for you at exactly the right time, as guided by Spirit. For those of you it does resonate with, it's simply the messages I am giving from Spirit is simply for you at the right time. For you to remember what you already know. My messages, any messages you receive that you resonate with are things that you are remembering, because our soul knows it all and has just forgotten during life's processes. So, but it will remember in divine timing. And if you wish to have a personal reading with me, the details are in the description box below. So let's move ahead with this reading for Scorpio, for those that most need to hear the message. Thank you, Spirit. What wants to come out? So that one wants to come out. Ground and center. What else wants to come out for you? Anything else at this time, Spirit? One more. That one wants to come out. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Affirmation for growth and air magic. So I'm going to talk about air magic first of all, because that's at the bottom of the deck. So that is the overriding energy. You are in a space right now of great creativity, of ideas, of inspiration coming to you. Now that is all original thought, and original thought is source energy. We were created to create. We were created. We've come here to experience an evolution of our soul, to remember what we already know. So within this space of creativity, you are receiving the purity of your soul's voice, the purity of your soul's essence, that original thought. Please trust it. Please trust whatever you are receiving at this time. You are being called upon to not fear making a new direction in your life, to not fear making a change in your life as well. This is the falcon here, and the falcon is staring very intently at this person. So there is within you a feeling of something new, some change. But if there is any resistance to that, that is appearing as fear. And when we fear resistance, we are not embracing the uncertainty. There is a resistance to the uncertainty. But in the uncertainty is the unknown. And in the unknown, of which we cannot attach ourselves to with hope or with wanting, there are limitless possibilities ever present for us. So Spirit is asking you to maybe consider a change of direction in your life. And whatever the ideas and things that you're receiving at this time, they are original thought. If it's something that is inspiring you, and this is air magic. That's beautiful. And then you've got this ground and center card that has come out for you. It's very important during this time, as you are going through a period of time where you're open to receiving. You've made energetic shifts and changes. There's something new for you. There's some opportunity coming in, that you also remind yourself to remain grounded, to remain in a space where you're not, because sometimes we can get caught up in all of these changes in our life, that we forget about being present. We forget about being present in the present moment. And the present moment is all there is. The past is the past. The past has brought you to this present. Whatever you have learned and shifted and grown and changed and evolved from in the past, be grateful for it. But it is not the present. Don't bring it into the present. And what you are doing now in the present is your future. It's all one and the same. Because I'm talking, it's in the past and that's in the future. So everything is happening all the time. So it's a reminder for you about remaining grounded and centered. And in that space of being centered, You are observant of everything happening around you for you. Everything is happening for you. You are the centered of your own universe. And when you can observe that from a detached place and go with that beautiful wu-wei approach about acting in accordance with the way that things are, you are able to see everything happening for you with a beautiful peripheral soul vision. So this is about remaining grounded and centered. If you are able to, and it's not too cold, take your shoes off, go and stand on the grass, go and stand. And the grass also here too represents things that are changing and evolving and growing all the time, things that we might not take any notice of because it's grass. Why would we? But grass is amazing for so many different reasons. And so that's one of Spirit's messages for you. You are able to you are receiving at this time, and there is a great shift within you. Allow it to flow. Allow it to flow. Don't resist it. Don't resist the change. Don't resist what is happening at this moment in time. Embrace it. And whatever that you are holding on to, use this moment as an opportunity to release it, to let it go. And sometimes one of the most extraordinary ways of doing that is to simply feel the feeling, not the thought behind the feeling. Remove the context and just feel the physical feelings, and then imagine them going. Imagine the earth taking all in that negativity and then giving you back this beautiful source energy from Mother Nature. And then you've got affirmation for growth. And she's got a little pot there with a little seedling. And there's a home behind. So what Spirit is saying to me here, that this difference, this change, this air magic, whatever's happening, you feel the need to make a change. It's about repotting yourself almost into a bigger pot because you need to, because you've outgrown the space where you were in. And so this is about repotting yourself, and it's something to do with where you are physically, what you have around you energetically as well. And it's something that you are happy about. It's an affirmation for growth. It's something that you're happy about, and it's something that you appreciate as well, and you are looking after. So for many of you, you've already had this affirmation, but this change, this opportunity has already happened, where you've either physically relocated, you changed job, you changed career path, life path, maybe a new relationship, whatever it is. But this is you now again as a seedling growing in a bigger pot, and it's needed. So this is an affirmation, my darling. If you are unsure about what it is that you're receiving, the clarity, the thoughts, the ideas, original thoughts, this is an affirmation for your growth, the necessary growth. We are always changing, we're always evolving, just like nature. So I'm going to put those down there. We're going to see, what am I going to pull for you now? I'm going to pull my Everyday Witch Tarot. Please show me more for air magic. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So for me, and this is what Spirit's saying to me, it's rather lovely, is you see the sharks underneath there. There's two sharks there. There's one big one, and there's one further away somewhere there. This is about you moving forward now. Sharks are representative. Okay, so sometimes people fear sharks, okay, because that's what we've been told to fear, because sharks can bite, they can kill. And so it creates a fear space. There's not many people that would go in the water with sharks. But sharks are representative. They are the sort of spirit animal about being peaceful warriors, about fighting in a beautiful, peaceful way, about making changes. That is a soul's purest desire, making a change, being the change that they want to see, and making the change for the good of all. And I feel that's what you are looking to do in your life right now, to make a positive, impactful change. And you're not fearing. It's about not fearing it, because the shark brings up that connotation. Sharks have an incredible radar system, a communication system, a sensory system. So trust in that. Again, trust the inspiration behind these new ideas. This is the inspiration, is your creative expression. It is your soul speaking to you. And it is allowing you to move forward with love and appreciation for what it is you're doing. This is movement, my darling. This is the Knight of Cups. Spirit is also saying, because there's the Emperor here, don't move forward too quickly, okay? Do the wu-wei approach, act in accordance to the way things are, jiggle the lock, don't force the lock, sorry. Jiggle the lock, don't force the lock, and just move at a natural pace, allow things to evolve naturally. The Emperor is somebody who, on their best day, does those beautiful, small, practical, logical baby steps towards what it is that's happening in a very leisurely pace. On a bad day, can charge in like a bull in a china shop. So that's just a little reminder for you. There's no, you're going to be, there's travel involved here as well for you. There's, it's like that crossing that sea, but it's also a journey for you emotionally as well, because water represents emotion. So it's a big journey for you emotionally. And you are doing it with a lot of bravery and courageousness because you're feeling it. This is a wonderful reading for you, my darlings. So let's see what Spirit wants to show you for ground and center. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, too many cards. I did see worry there, a lot of worry and stress, but let's see what they want to pop out. Ground and center, just one card, Spirit. Thank you. That card. The High Priestess. So in this space where I talked about remaining grounded, very important at this time for you, and releasing things that are not part of who you are anymore. You're letting them go with love and gratitude, and you're receiving what it is you need at the moment, receiving such amazing word. It is saying, I am worthy, I deserve, I am ready. So in this space of being, I am worthy, I deserve, I am ready, I have, but I've also reflected, responded, released, relaxed, and now I'm receiving. Be all observant. Be all observant of what is around you with a peripheral vision and understanding that it is happening for you. And what is it you're meant to take from it? This is tarot, this is knowledge, this is spirit, this is you as the high priestess. We are all our own gurus, and it's about trusting what it is that you're receiving. Red flags, excitement, joy, and knowing. Trust it all, my darling, because you are your own guru at this time. But be keenly observant, detach and observe it like a play. What is this scene trying to tell me at this time? I need to understand this scene and what it is it's trying to teach me before I can go on to the next scene of my life. So look at it from that point of view. And then we have affirmation for growth, which was this repotting yourself. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about that. Judgment. Beautiful. This is a pivotal moment for you with this Judgment card. It talks about the choices that you make having a beautiful, positive impact on your future, on what it is that you're looking to manifest. And where you go, others will follow. So there's going to be a ripple effect. So whatever this, going back to this air magic, these inspired ideas and things that you are really caught up in at the moment and feeling, trust it, because where you are going, others are going to follow. It is going to be slightly different maybe to what you've done before, or what others perceive may be something that is society kind of known. But those that instinctively know that it's what for them too are going to follow you. You're going to be leading by example as well, and you're going to be singing your own song. This is your soul song as well. It is transformational for you. This is the Judgment card. So these decisions you're making now, this is a pivotal moment, but it is, or you have made, an affirmation for your growth. Wherever you're replanting yourself, you needed that bigger pot. You are growing, you are expanding, and it's absolutely beautiful. And what keeps coming and appearing on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So it's that Knight of Cups, the movement of this air magic, of these ideas, is leading you to this Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Cups, she is barefoot, she is grounded, she is centered, she is loving, she is empathic, she is receiving, she is full of love. And you could be a he listening to this, but this is you in your feminine energy as well. And she is offering, and this is a birth of a new idea. Some of you may be pregnant, but for many of you, this is a birth of something new, something precious, something to be protected, to be looked after. There is abundance for you. There is more than enough abundance for you. It is a reminder also to be playful, not to worry, to go with the woo way. And there in the background, as I said, playful, I saw do you see the little dolphins there as well? So there is a reminder to be joyous, to be receiving, to laugh is such a beautiful high vortex moment, to look at everything with gratitude and to be grateful for yourself and this journey that you are on at this time. And there is that Ace of Pentacles, because if you haven't received it yet, this is this gift. This is this divinely timed message, offer, opportunity, whatever it is for you, that has or is coming towards you. And you see there the cottage. This is something close to home. I'm getting something close to home for you, something emotional for you, something important for you. The grass has grown quite long here. And there wasn't any other grass in this reading, but grass is interesting because grass talks about things. Grass kind of grows and it's there and we just kind of ignore it. It's just kind of there. But it's always growing without us even noticing. And it has many different beautiful reasons for being. Okay. So what Spirit is saying with this long grass is, whatever this offer is, it's right under your nose. You can see it. It's kind of like you're noticing the grass is long rather than short. It's been there for quite a while. So now take it, if you haven't taken it, with the understanding that this is part of the purity of your soul's desire. This is part of you coming home to yourself. This is close to home for you. This is important for you. And it's a gift from the universe. It's a divinely timed gift. And lastly, I'm going to pull one of my new Spirit of the Animals Oracle that Spirit want me to pull for you. Thank you, Spirit. What is it? That one wants to come out. What have you got? You've got the Grizzly Bear Power on the bottom of the deck. And this is a card, bears talk about that. Bears are quite solitary animals, but they're also incredibly powerful. They're incredibly protective. They're also very playful as well. They spend a lot of time grounded in a cave. It is a reminder for you that you are protected too. But this is a card about appreciating your courage and appreciating your strength. And however you may feel at time a little bit, I'm going to use the word clumsy in your approach. You are still like that falcon in that one of those first cards. You can seize. You get the opportunity when it comes in. You see it, you seize it, you can change direction, do change direction if you're fearing it, because this bear can grab that fish swimming. Now, if the bear hadn't been present and grounded in the present moment, the bear might not have seen the fish swimming by. So it's about if the bear was rushing and doing things at a fast pace, he's not going to see the fish. So it's about receiving, my darling, about that beautifully timed divine moment that's going to come in. And if you're not looking, it'll pass you by. So it's the necessity to be intensely observing, to be there at the right moment in time to grab that opportunity, that fish. And it says here, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So that's a beautiful affirmation for you. But just a reminder, try not to do things too quickly. just that reminder about, and I can't remember if no, I didn't, sorry. It's just that reminder about being present and observant, and then you'll see that fish go by. And then you've got the swan. And of course, the swan, grace, something that you're doing that's noble, that's lovely, that's of worth, something that is authentic, something you may be doing with another. There's loyalty here as well, and there's love. But the swan is about gliding with grace, gliding through the waters of trust. Look how swans swim. They kind of just meander. They're not going from A to B. They're just enjoying the process. And so there isn't an ending to this. It is the journey, my darling. It is the wonderful moments on your journey that make up life. A happy life is made up of happy, happy moments. There's a lot of inner work happening for you underneath the surface. Some of it you may not be aware of, but instinctively and intuitively you're doing that work. That's the swan's legs just swimming along. And so there has been a great deal of healing that's happened for you. And listen to this. It says, "You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty." This is an affirmation for you about that there have been so many times in your life that you have handled things so gracefully. And I'm going to say the word in such, not just elegance, it says here, but majesty. There is a beautiful way that you've been handling things, just like our wonderful queen. And you have been dignified and authentic, and you have remained in your space of empowerment and times of immense pressure, but you've done it with a beauty and a grace, and that's a recognition from spirit for you. And now it's the time to recognize that within yourself. That is your empowerment now. And I think, my darling, that is it. Any other card, spirit? What's that card on the bottom? There we are. Look, the bottom of the deck, inspiration and courage. Take your power back, darling. If you've lost it, take your power back now with the understanding, that radical acceptance about where you are. Be inspired by your inspiration. Be excited about your ideas. Be courageous about those nuggets of insight and wisdom that you're receiving. Inspiration and courage. Change is necessary. Change is good. Change is evolution. And it's time now for you. So be inspired by yourself and by everything you're seeing around you from that observance as well. Look at that place of connectivity and peace. You can feel it. You can feel the shift, the change. You can feel that energy within you. You have a knowing, so trust it. Go to the edge. Make the change in your life that you are being called to do at this time. So, my darlings, that was your reading for you. I look forward to reading you again in probably about a week to 10 days. But in the meantime, so much love to you and take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.